I bet y'all get on my first try.
All right. Cool.
Alright, man. Watch me get Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku on my first time.
That's bullshit.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah, baby.
Cool. All right, what's up, everybody? Caligo 45, Games Logic, B-Man
What's
the
good? What's
Killer,
poppin'?
Spirit Shot, and Electric Razor.
Just
Welcome to our
it's boy
fourth.
Spirit.
Welcome to our fourth Future Prospects stream.
Oh, word? It's like that.
Oh, and we
It's
got
like that.
Cosmic H.
It's like
Nigga, we
that.
ain't know you was gonna come because you too damn
just
what?
slumped you.
Fuck out here with that shit. Better tell you.
Hi.
Bruh.
This
You
nigga
can't come in
Cosmic.
at the last moment.
Capping.
This
All right,
Y'all
guys. All right,
this nigga Cosmic was jacking off the boy, but besides the point.
Or hey.
all right. Stay on topic. Let's
Boy,
do
All
it.
y'all capping.
boy ejaculation in the building.
All y'all fucking capping, bro. Ain't nobody calling.
Nigga, you don't never respond when we tag your goofy ass and shit.
I said, call me. Y'all, two of y'all have my fucking number. Don't want to use it. Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
Nigga, it say you was online. What you talking about?
Oh shit.
Okay, so if I don't respond to ads, what does that mean? Okay, but
Hey, can we get to the point of
Alright,
this?
Yeah, let's
alright,
get to the
alright,
point. Let's get to the point. Shut up. All right. Now,
fine,
shut up.
Warming up, that's what we doing.
All right. So for today's stream, we'll be talking about various topics. We're going to be talking about the recent Funimation leaks. We'll be talking about Spider-Man leaving the MCU, Joker and MK11, and many, many more. So, what topic y'all want to start with? You want to start off hot, or what you want to do?
Let's talk about that Funimation shit.
That Funimation shit. I like it. I like that.
Trying to come already.
All right. So,
Bag.
so for everyone that doesn't know, Funimation recently
Fucking faggot.
is under some fire right now because some leaked audio files has been leaked on the internet and people.
Can we play the audio?
No, we cannot.
I'm playing it.
No, we're not. It's somewhere on Twitter. Y'all, everybody
Yeah,
can
just play
find
one.
it. No, we're not playing none.
I got it.
Yeah, why
No,
not?
I just said we're not playing. Now,
Play that shit.
you guys can find it somewhere on Twitter.
Right
Pussy.
Pussy.
But anyway,
Fucking
basically,
faggot. My faggot's a son. Fucking
the
faggot.
voice actors of Dragon Ball. The voice actors of Dragon Ball has been saying some controversial and derogative terms.
Bag.
Hey, dude! Oh my god.
there. Can't help it's funny.
So yeah, Funimation's under fire for some derogative words that they said that happened a couple of years ago. So what do you guys think about this whole Funimation leak?
Hi, it's Goku, and you're a faggot.
This is a bag.
God. Go.
I say something. So overall, this is a bad look for them, especially with the whole scandal that's going big. It makes the brand looks bad. I think the biggest issue is that it's not that the audio leaks is bad. It's the fact that Funimation have done these things to make themselves feel like they don't do anything, like they're upholding, like they have this whole like angel like thing about themselves, and then
Present.
have this going on,
Hypocrisy.
and then you got the whole thing with Vic, so it's making it look bad on them because it's like you supposedly say you support gays and all that and everything, but then you got your people saying these things at your company and shit.
Right.
And I mean, like we say stuff behind closed doors and stuff like that, but it's like it's how y'all been doing shit for the last few years and how y'all been especially treating Vic. This man whole career is damn near in shambles because of some rumor bullshit and everything, and y'all got this man looking like a clown, right? No Joker, like get
Yeah,
it together.
Exactly.
yeah. Allow me to say something on that too. Like, how they did Vink Mensa, like they did him so dirty, bro. Like,
He said Vic Mensa.
Right there.
Fucking faggot.
Big
Hey. Watch it, bro.
Hold on. I'm sitting right now. Okay, but hold on. How he did Vic was hella dirty, but still, cause like even when Sean Simmel said something about it, like he didn't have that nigga back then. So like that's some snake shit. You can see Sean Simmel like he just cares about his job.
Sean Simmel.
Sean Shem, fuck that nigga. Okay, I
Sean
hate Goku
John.
anyway. I hate Goku anyway. But
What?
that's
Yeah, Luffy's better anyway.
Yeah, that's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying, like, Funimation had like a strong bond with even its own cast members besides Goku and Vegeta. Like, people play Goku and Vegeta. That's about it. Like, niggas only out there for themselves. Besides, like, the stars of the show, because you see, like the voice actors of Goku and Vegeta, they tight as fuck. But the other people, they're like, oh yeah, well yeah, I can be replaced besides us and shit. So like that's the energy he gave off. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
Yeah.
Going down.
What I think about it is that it really shows Funimation's hypocrisy. Like, they fired Vic because of his playfulness and stuff, and just a few weeks later we hear them talking about, talking about gay people. What else? Krillin, calling women bitches. It's ridiculous.
The one thing that I find kind of
All that
hypocritical is the fact that.
Did it first.
Okay, anyway, the one thing that I kind of
They
find
were open about it.
God damn, Cosmic.
Let who talk?
Anyway, the problem that I kind of find
Is Corey
about
talking
it,
right?
Yes.
Cosmic, shut your bitch ass up.
Bro, I can't hear Corey. I couldn't hear Corey at all, bro. Holy shit.
All right.
This is why your ass will never have a
All right,
step.
leave the call
Can't
and
hear me
join
now.
back.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Anyway, like I was saying, the kind of thing that I find kind of really hypocritical about Funimation is the fact that they fire faked over a jelly bean joke that wasn't that serious, but then they're doing all this explicit shit, and it's like, wow, like I can't really watch the English dub anymore. Like I don't fuck with Funimation no more, fam. In fact, I never fucked with the English dub anyway. I mean, self for life. If you watch English dub, you trash. But
Kiss
but
anime
yeah.
for life.
Right. That's all I gotta say about it. But
It's dumb.
dub over dub.
No, here's the thing. Dub and sub, okay? No matter it doesn't matter what your preferences are. Both are good in their own way. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
So, this whole situation is stupid, right?
Right.
Funimation, and here's the thing. Before we continue, we're not upset about what they said. It's just how ridiculous this whole situation is played out. It shows Funimation hypocrisy, and it just really it tells you that they're a bunch of snakes behind the scenes.
Pretty much.
Watch, please. Can we just watch what we say right now? Like, damn,
Yo.
I'm gonna read
Like
the
that,
chat
you
page.
too.
Somebody just said, Android 17 voice actor exposed the entire company.
Oh, did he?
Wait, who exposed the company?
Andrew 17 voice actor.
Dang.
Hey, guess what? Just like the anime, Android 17 was a thought destroyer, and now this Android 17 in real life is a thought destroyer. So fuck them niggas on bank.
Fact.
Facts.
We should low-key do?
Yeah.
We should blow up Funimation Studios.
Hey, no.
Oh, my name is Kevin Toad, Thugger Toad, and real nigga the second. Yes.
So, any more thoughts before we continue?
Hopefully
Fucking
Funimation don't fire the whole staff. That'd be unfortunate.
Oh,
Yeah,
speaking of, let's.
Hashtag
So,
fuck
what do y'all think?
Funimation,
How do
get
you
a
think
new
this will
dub,
affect the future?
yeah.
How do you think this will
I got-
affect the future of Dragon Ball games in the
It
US?
won't.
I was gonna say, we could do this as an easy transition since now this is going. Who knows how the Kakarot game that's coming out? So, cause I'm kind of curious to see how they gonna have voice actors for Banyu since it's gonna be English and Japanese. So I wonder how that's gonna affect too. So I'm wondering how that's gonna be. Cause the game coming out kind of soon. Yeah, especially if they're gonna have content and they're gonna have stuff like Broly content and all that. How that's gonna work?
It won't.
They gon'
I
they
just
not
want Broly back.
listen,
They're
guys.
not going to. I don't even think Vic would want to come back.
Yeah, after everything that
I
happened.
wouldn't blame him. I'd sue the fuck
Listen,
out.
y'all.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, like, just to be realistic, like they all hire big back because DLC, that's like a good DLC. You ain't gonna have no voice acting, like just like straight dialogue, and you gotta say that shit yourself. That's gonna be the case. like stay here, Kakarot. You gonna be at home like Kakarot, yeah, I'm gonna destroy you. They're like, that's it. Like, you gonna be like, damn, like, mama take this shit back. Like, that's
It's
it.
gonna be speech bubbles.
With little dots on them.
Press X to continue.
you gonna hear Goku feel like, bro, I'm tired. You won't destroy my planet. Bro, I'm gonna take you down. And here come Broly. Like, you gonna hear like the chat bubble icon, like, and you gotta say that shit to yourself.
It's gonna be like Undertale.
And also, if y'all interested, the person that released all the audio clips on the Twitter, his name is Nick Rikita. He basically live streamed everything from the depositions between Funimation and like the laws and stuff like that. So if you're interested in checking out,
How did he get the audio clip?
oh, somebody, I guess behind the scenes of Funimation leaked it to him. I think that's how it happened.
Man, Demon's like, hey, bro, these are some motherfucking hypocrites. They did my nigga Big dirty.
He said,
Do we know who leaked it?
No, nobody knows. But if it's the voice actor of Android 17, that would be crazy.
He was the real MVP in the anime and in real life.
But yeah, you can also check out Nick Rikita's live stream. He explained it more in detail about what happened. So definitely check it out if you're interested. So I'm interested in hearing what Funimation's gonna say in the next few days. But apparently, IGN asked them for their opinions on the situations, and they had no comment.
No comment. We ain't got shit to say.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the
They're like, we don't know them
niggas.
Do you think it's best for them to stay quiet or say something about this situation?
What about Monica Real? Who's the Real? Don't know that.
Huh?
Who?
they're like, Funimation, anything to say?
They like, what's your answer to this?
No,
Yeah, your answer.
If you really just do that.
That's their response.
He's not farting. He's doing that with his throat. Bro.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so let's move on to the next topic. You guys got any more to say about this, or we can just keep moving?
We can go ahead and go to the next thing.
They should publicly apologize for Vic. Publicly apologize for Vic, and yeah.
Fuck apology. I want compensation.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
he can flat out sue them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Compensation.
The next Broly movie, I
Apology.
want fucking 50%, nigga. That's what I say.
50%. That's a lot. What the heck?
I don't give a fuck.
They gonna like,
Y'all-
they gonna like, you want 80-30? 80-30? I don't even count right. you want 80-20? Huh? I mean, you want 100 and 0? You take it or
Fuck
leave
yeah.
Listen. When I'm done with this shit, Sean Simmel gonna do this shit for charity, my nigga. I'm all
Yeah, I can't trust nobody from Funimation no more. I really can't.
Exactly, bro. I used to have so much respect for Sean Schimmel and Chris Sabat, but
Not no more.
That Chris Sabat tape, that was something else.
Go on.
They literally edited the shit out of that clip.
You guys over there butt fucking again.
They played Bruce Faulkner's original soundtrack, and they had all the sound effects in that clip too. That's crazy.
Go on.
Like I said, if you want to know
He's the
what we're
worst
talking
one of
about,
all.
you can probably find the audio clip somewhere on Twitter, and also you can just look at Nick Rikita's live stream. If you
Just abolish the Funimation dub of Dragon Ball in general.
Gohan, release your power, you fucking faggot. Damn, Piccolo, why?
You guys over there been butt fucking again. Oh god.
Alright. Alright, let's move on to the next topic.
Go hard, cool point before you take the special big thing, faggot.
Alright, so Joker is in MK11. That's something
That's
else.
a snack. That's a snack.
That's something else.
Okay, buddy.
So what's your thoughts about Joker and MK11 now?
Let me get.
It looks disgusting.
Alright, let B-Man go
Who
first.
said that?
Let
Who
B-Man
said
go
that?
first. Hold on. Let B-Man go first.
So I'm a little bit indecisive. I'm in between. One, first of all, I did not expect them to add a DC character in the Mortal Kombat world. Seeing how motherfuckers was getting at the fact that when they did Mortal Kombat versus DC, because they didn't have the immature rating on here. So my question is, are you gonna really see Joker's fucking face get ripped off like tape and shit?
I hope so.
Because this is one of two things: either they just doing this to be nice, or this is a subliminal shot to say that we might get a DC versus Mortal Kombat 2. Because Ed Boon is a troll, so we gotta bring that to account. The design, personally, I don't think it's too bad. I think it's cool. He look like he kind of buff, like he been getting some of that bang juice. You know what I'm saying? Like he been lifting weights and shit. He look kind of cool. Most people think. I think people don't like his design too much because he look more realistic than anything. Because I'm pretty sure they based the face off. Most of the characters on are based off real models and shit. So I'm pretty sure they based it off a real model. I think it's cool. I think it's dope, but I'm just wondering, like,
Listen,
how they gonna do this though? Cause I just didn't expect it.
Well,
I just didn't expect it. I didn't see game for them though.
We got a rated R
No,
Joker movie.
Yeah, that too. Ain't that supposed to be rated R or something?
Yeah, it's rated R.
Yep.
That shit looks trash.
Hold
That's a hot take.
Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some Jesus in. Hold up, we're gonna come back to that later, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna come back to the movie later.
Yeah.
So, I personally think Joker looks really cool. I'm very interested in seeing how he's gonna work in this game, because I think this is a test for NetherRealms. They're testing out the waters of adding a DC character in the rated M game. They're going to see how far they can go with the gore.
So would this be the first time that they've done this?
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen Joker or any DC character in a rated M game. That's made by NetherRealms.
I mean, they did do it with Injustice, so it does make sense for them to do it with Mortal Kombat.
But it's like they can both coexist with each other because of like the type of story that they even have with Sub-Zero, Scorpion. Like it can fit with it can fit coincide with each other. Hell, they had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and shit. So it's like it could be an overall like world with the same motherfuckers in there. I don't have a problem with it. I think it's cool.
In the Injustice story, but in the MK11 story, it makes sense because they bring him back.
Listen, all I gotta say is that me being a comic book fan and a fighting game fan, or me playing Injustice all the years, me trolling niggas with Joker online. All I gotta say is that man looking like a snack to me. I seen Cosby video. I seen Cosby video saying, "What? Hold up, it's Cosby from the boys. Hold up."
You don't think he's gonna play like?
Okay, well,
probably like the same way Injustice 2.
No, I wouldn't say that because he had a unique playstyle from Injustice 1 from Injustice 2.
Crowbar.
Yeah, like okay, the crowbar gonna be in there, but I think it'll be more like fear toxin, more laughing gas, and more like knife heavy, cut up shit and gag jokes, like his throwing cards from his teeth and shit. Another word.
They might actually take the more gory approach since they got ties. They gonna actually show really Joker to get down.
Crowbar. Fuck yeah.
Kind of on like they did with Robin. I think with the first Robin, fuck out his ass to death.
Yeah, and like I gotta say about how his appearance, I think he's perfectly fine. It's a real model, like B-Man said. You gotta like take it off real models and shit. You can't just put like, cause I'm tired of Joker with that long ass chin. I don't want to see that no more. So
You don't have that long
nigga
chin.
look like
That
the
looks
diamond.
good.
Nigga chin look like the diamond off a playing card.
yes. That nigga open ball. That nigga open ball cap with his shit. But that's besides the point. Besides the point,
Yes.
look, Cosmic, you're a hater. You
I'm a
look
hater.
fine. He looks fine. Cosmic, he looks fine. You just met
He
him
looks,
like a beggar.
bro. Hold on. Let me pull some comments. I did a community fucking comment. Said, hey, roast the Joker. Here's some of the responses. He looks like the Topio version of Joker's
Roast.
Okay, that was
Okay. All right, I did a poll too. It's called Roast Cosmic. The first one that came up was he looked like a fucking bag
You
of
can't
bacon.
do it. You're not that one.
wow.
Oh.
He looks like a serial killer with a hand fetish. But the suit looks good though. What else?
He looks like he
Bro,
looks
why are
like,
they all JoJo jokes, nigga?
Because he has a
Yeah,
JoJo
no.
community.
he has like I love JoJo community, but sometimes
Looking like a knockoff Halloween costume.
That's not really funny.
He
You look like a soft.
He looks like a
okay.
porn star. He looks like a porn parody. Come
How
on.
does he look like a
No.
porn parody? He's just wearing a fucking
Yeah,
suit.
Callie. No.
okay.
He does
So
not
wait,
look
okay. So you tell. So which design is better, Injustice 2 or MK11?
Injustice 2. He looks like
Hell
him.
no.
Justice
Bro, Injustice 2, bro. That's so solid and it's so
He
realistic.
Because
looks
Joker
like he-
was
like
a
he-
failed comedian. He was
No.
a normal person. He was a clown. But
He
then he got
looks-
scars on his face.
Bruh.
He looks like a normal nigga in MK.
He has no scars. He has,
He
bro.
looks
You look,
like
he has
a
no
crack-
scars.
In Injustice 2, I love playing with Joker. He looks like a fucking crackhead. Okay.
Oh my God! Wow, we got little,
You-
bro. We got porn star. So you want to take
Being a
porn star
maniac doesn't
looking,
change your face
Listen.
structure.
Listen,
porn
you look,
star looking
Kyle,
Joker over
quit
crackhead Joker?
quit dissing my man. You look like a soggy bag of rice. Quit playing with me.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck?
Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me.
Hold on.
I'm
This
so-
is from a character debate to a roast session
Hold on.
so fast.
Quit playing
Hold
with me.
on,
What is going on,
bro. Hell no.
Quit
This Joker
playing with me.
is not a good Joker.
So what? So
Motherfucker.
you don't like him because it's kind of like a
Who
mixture.
the fuck needed me?
I feel like this Joker is a mixture of Jared Leto
Don't you?
with a little
No.
bit of.
No, it's
No,
not.
let me
No,
explain.
it's
let me
not.
explain. I'm not done yet, nigga. Damn, shut up. It reminds me of.
You better watch who you call. Shut up, boy.
It reminds
your
me
ass down
of
tomorrow.
Jared Leto and Jack Nicholson a little bit. Maybe more Jack Nicholson Joker. Because it's the suit, and I guess Joker's hairstyle reminds me of Jared Leto.
Why?
Just a little bit.
Why? Why? I don't know.
Motherfucker.
That's probably the
Goddamn.
inspiration though.
Yeah.
I don't like his character design. I'm just gonna be frank. It doesn't really fit well with me.
Then what?
I mean,
what
cause-
I don't
what
like
you
it,
want
but
the
it's
Joker
not
look like?
He
terrible.
does not
I mean,
look okay.
if
He
you
does not
can-
look good at all.
When you bring in a character to Mortal Kombat, I mean, you would think that the style would match the Mortal Kombat style. It doesn't match the Mortal Kombat style, bro.
They picked this
It's
motherfucker
them.
off the streets
Yeah.
and said, "Hey."
And I'm
wanna be the
talking
game?
about, and I'm coming from an artist perspective, because when you take a character from another series and you place them in another universe, you would expect the style to kind of match, but it doesn't really match. It's like it feels like they didn't really try with his character model.
So,
And I'm not saying it's bad,
Thank
but
you.
it's just that I'm not feeling it. And that's all I'm
Hey.
saying.
So how do
Hey,
you?
Games.
Hmm?
But hold up, at Games, I get what you're saying. Like you want to go at the actual character, but the thing is, with that, Joker has so many styles, right? So
Mhm.
it's hard to kind of differentiate which one to pick, right? Because you got one
Yeah,
from the
that's
old
what
school, like the old school, the new school, the movies, the
Yeah.
comic books. So like that's what I'm saying. So they kind of like I like it how they kind of with their own twist on it. Like I thank God it's not the one from Suicide Squad. 'Cause that was trash.
That nigga ugly.
Yeah, that nigga was ugly.
I would
That's
prefer
trash.
that one over this one.
Cosmic, quit playing with me. Listen,
I would prefer that. I would prefer that Joker over this Joker.
Uh-oh, they're roasting again, Callie.
No, okay, I'm not fair roast. I'm not fair roast. But
Bro, I'm finna see my goons under you, bro. I'm telling somebody to go dislike your channel, bro.
wow, JoJo people, I'm so scared. Wow.
Oh, you should be.
We're not going to talk about cosmic views, though. That's a different story.
Yeah. Talk about my views, please.
They kind of went down.
You like you a good YouTuber. You a good YouTuber, my guy. Like you a good YouTuber, my
Good.
guy. Like keep what you doing. Like
Well, Callie, can I say something real quick?
Okay.
What's the point of making JoJo Last Survivor content when the game's not coming to America? I'm done.
You ain't have to do him like that.
I'm not even gonna let
I
you.
mean-
I'm not even gonna let you trigger me.
I mean, we can move on to Last Survivor if we got any more
I mean,
thoughts
yeah.
about Joker.
Yeah, baby,
Hold on.
let's get
Let's
it.
do it!
Any more thoughts about Joker?
Yes. One last thing. One
Trash. He looks terrible. You might not play terrible, but he looks terrible. Fuck out of here.
And my nigga, you like a song.
My nigga, hold this server mute. Shut the fuck up.
Don't worry, I got you, man. I got you.
Alright. But matter of fact, real quick, we can talk about JoJo and Last Survivor possibly or maybe not coming to America. No Eddie Murphy.
Hold up. Before I got started with it, all I want to say was, Cosmic, you look like a soggy Burger King meal. That's all I gotta say.
You don't have no bed sheets, nigga. You wipe your ass with bread.
So,
you wipe your ass with slices of bread.
Mr. Last Survivor content creator yourself, Cosmic,
What
would you like to talk about Last Survivor?
Fuck yeah, we need a good anime game. Last Survivor is gonna be the best anime game of 2020 because
Jump Force at the same thing. What happened?
Fortnite clone with stance.
how's a Fortnite? How's a clone? Can you build?
It's a battle arena. It's a battle royale though. That's the thing.
Something new. Thank you for doing something new, Bandai. Yeah, something fucking new and not like repetitive this shit.
Just because it's something new by Bandai doesn't technically entitle it to be good. They have several games that they've published and have done badly and has not been updated.
Because they're the same things.
No, let me finish.
Arena fighters.
Let me finish. Look at Kill la Kill IF. Has that game gotten any updates to it? The server, the netcode is trash. Look at
Kill la
Jump
Kill
Force.
is the best 3D arena fighter.
No, it's not. It hasn't even released the pre-order characters that they promised that would come out and be free to everybody. They're still not out.
Hold up. I want to say something on that. Like, I like what Richard said. In my opinion, it's the best one out of the arena fighters that they have released. That's all I gotta say. That they have released.
Yeah.
So far. I'm not talking about
I'm gonna head out.
But so far, I'm not saying the best overall. I said so far right now that has come out. That's all I'm saying. Like Stormfort, that's obviously the best. But I'm like, bruh, like Kill la Kill is still a good game, like good arena fighter. It's better than Jump Force. Can't y'all say that?
I mean, I don't know. Shit.
I never played it. I only played the demo.
So people that play Jump Force can't say it's better than Jump Force because it is less broken and
The
niggas can't
gameplay
fucking.
is fun. It's good. Likable characters, cool characters, all that.
Limited characters, little ass roster characters.
Bro, it doesn't matter about the
Definitely doesn't matter.
roster.
Guess what? The thing
There's
is
not
that
even
roster.
that many characters in Kill la Kill.
Listen. The thing is with that roster, bro. At least it can change up. Unlike JoJo Last Survivor, people who are YouTube content makers.
Wait, how can the roster? I don't understand that. I don't understand.
I don't understand that either. Y'all niggas laughing at some corny ass shit.
Because Kill la Kill, I'm gonna be honest. Kill la Kill doesn't even need a game. And the fact that they got a game, announced last year doesn't make no sense when the anime's been out for several years. Now, when you're talking about the roster changing up, there's plenty of characters they can add to JoJo. There is plenty of characters. They have different parts. But Kill la Kill only has so many characters that you can put into the game. I don't understand where you're coming from, my friend.
Isn't it 12 episodes too?
It's 24.
24. Where'd you get 12 episodes from?
Shit, I mean, that's what normally is.
Talking about season 1.
I'll watch
Killer
it
Kill's a
sometime.
complete series though, so
Listen. Let's be realistic here. My brothers, me partners. Let's be realistic here. Even though the limited character roster, right? A character roster don't make a game. It's at the fun. And yeah,
Let's jump first.
No, hold on.
he's somewhat
A
right
character
though.
roster makes somebody buy the game. It doesn't make the game.
yeah.
Exactly.
So
Look
how
at
you
Jump
supposed to
Force. Look at
make
Jump Force.
niggas
They have
So-
all of our
so-
favorite characters, but the gameplay is still trash. as
No, they
hell.
And we
don't.
bought the game, and we bought the game, and we still play it,
Quit playing with me, Cosmic. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me.
nigga.
I mean, the only
Bruh.
person you playing is yourself.
Always.
Wait a second.
I don't understand him
Wait a
sometimes.
Lotion. Prostitutes.
Let's talk
Anyway,
let's talk about the JoJo Last Survivor content creators yelling now.
it's like
I
two of us.
don't
Okay.
understand. I can't understand because I don't have a stand. But why are y'all making JoJo content for a game that's not coming to
Hold on.
America?
Hold on.
We're gonna
hold
need
on.
some more music soon.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. I'm waiting.
Okay.
Eating the booty like groceries.
That fucking petition didn't do shit for us, okay?
What? You think that's silent, nigga? Hold on. But wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Where's the video at?
What video?
2 weeks ago. Top 15 characters I want for JoJo Last Survivor. Goddamn, from Games Logic Legend.
I mean, that was one video, but
You still kidding?
you over here promoting a petition that's never going to do anything for the game. You got Edo making a JoJo Last Survivor video. Now, I'm not trying to attack anybody, but I was at college. I looked at my phone and I saw his post on his server saying, "Hey guys, I got a new JoJo video coming out." I was like, "Boy, you don't see."
Well, you
You know,
know, that can
I
crush
did
their
kind of feel like that. I did kind of feel like that. And I was like, "You want to do Last Survivor video?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Bro."
Hold up. Cosmic in this Last Survivor thing is like it's like a black parent looking for his father. They ain't coming back.
Oh, that's tragic.
They ain't coming.
Damn.
The number you have down has been disconnected. Please try again later.
This nigga Cosmic said, yeah, you can sign a petition. Petitions don't do shit.
Don't worry, Cosmic.
We'll see, bro. When the game comes, when the game ports, the world will know who advocated it first.
Listen. When the game ports, right? That game is gonna have so much a toxic fan base. Newcomers can't play that shit, okay? And your salty ass is like, yeah, bro, the game's the best one, but guess what? We don't add your favorite character. Oh shit, fuck this game.
What do you mean?
My nigga, my nigga, that game gonna have a total of 6 fucking characters.
That shit ain't gonna have no update.
And that's gonna be
Game
counting
right now
stands too.
has
Y'all gonna have
10.
a total of 10 characters.
A
including
total of
stands.
We already have
I'm
10
just-
characters, but okay.
I'm just gonna look at the game and be like, what the fuck is this shit? I can see it now. Cosmic spamming Golden Wind Requiem.
How do you spam?
But-
I don't even know what it does.
Look, but guess what? That nigga Cosmic gonna be so highly upset when the game drop and that shit don't get ported.
Coming like, who are you people?
And I'm gonna be like, well, I got other games to play, so.
This nigga Cosmic like, yeah, so JoJo's Last Survivor didn't get ported, but there are some news that it may get a future update for consoles, but only Japan version. I'm like, shut your ass.
Translated by Calico 45.
You know what, Spirit? That's why we don't have a fucking Yu Hakusho game. Fuck
We do
you.
actually. It's on
We-
PlayStation.
It's on PlayStation
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, PS2. So don't.
PS2!
Hey,
We
hey,
finna have
but
a
guess what?
5!
Hey,
Shut the
hey,
fuck
hey,
up!
hey,
Shut the
hey,
fuck
but
shut the fuck up!
Hey, but guess what?
Bed
But guess
sheet,
what?
wedded nigga!
Hey,
Oh.
Bed sheet wet, nigga. Oh, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right,
you
you
know.
getting married.
nigga, you sweat bacon grease with your fat ass.
Hey, yo, best
Alright. We're gonna stop it right there. Y'all need to
This is too
chill.
deep for me.
Said you bleed chocolate cake.
Both y'all need to chill.
Say you got diabetic toes.
Hey, Cosby. Hey.
Shut the fuck up.
Both y'all need to chill right now.
Damn.
Oh shit.
The road shall continue.
Alright. So, any more thoughts about Last Survivor?
No, we need to switch
I
the
think
We
subject.
need to
I'm gonna
switch
be
it
the
up.
last survivor of this shit.
Oh,
Hey, listen.
oh boy.
Cosby.
Right there.
Alright.
Stop.
Alright. Well, let's move on. Let's move on to the other topic that's very interesting. So,
We got like 7 people in the street. They like, these niggas crazy.
crowded right now. Alright, guys.
I'm muting you.
I'm running out of the playlist.
We gonna be talking about.
Since we doing anime, let's talk about the gameplay. Dragon Ball.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
hold up. Hey, hold
They should call you the Justice Lemmings.
Go ahead, Spear. Say what you gotta say.
He muted him. Cosby, stop muting him.
Okay.
Tell us to fuck the fuck up!
Okay, whoever unmuted me, thank you. But Cosby,
You welcome,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, my guy. But all I gotta say.
You can't hurt my fucking feelings. You just-
Hey, bro.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?
Hey.
Alright, we're gonna talk about Kakarot. Alright, Kakarot. Let's talk about it.
Hey, bro. I went to a grocery store with some bologna after some hot dogs. This is my
Oh
my god.
Alright.
Okay, I'm done.
So,
shit.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. New gameplay of Gohan vs. Cell was released last week or 2 weeks ago, and it looks pretty promising, man. I can't lie. The game looks pretty good. I think.
Ooh, there's something I want to bring up though after you're done.
Okay, cool. But Cell vs. Gohan gameplay was pretty good. I like.
Yeah, it was good.
That trailer was nice too.
Yeah, the trailer was cool too. What y'all thought about it? Who wants to go first?
Let B-Man go first.
B-Man, the killer.
So, the trailer. Well, first thing, it's good to know since Shin Shimu goof ass leaked the information, but we covering all the Z, so now I can speak more freely like I want to. It's good that they showed more of the whole aspect relationship between Goku and Gohan in the Cell arc, as well as we're supposed to be getting more of the in-depth relationship between Gohan and Android 16. Now, it's good to see like they're taking the whole authentic approach with this shit, cause this is the probably the most time that we seen a other character like shine, which was Gohan, and seeing that just the whole aspect with them talking about learning the driver's ed and all that, just the whole aspect, it just felt good. When I seen the trailer, I was like, I had got goosebumps because I'm like, this when Dragon Ball Z was Dragon Ball Z, when power levels mattered, transformations, all these things was what made the show be what it is and shit. And so when I seen the game, I was like, oh, like it was fire as fuck, like seeing Gohan doing the rapid fire blasts and shit against the multiple version of cells and shit. Like you gotta really know what you're doing and shit. And now what I also like about it too is that what I also learned is that when it comes to this game and the gameplay and shit, you gotta really train your ass out to know what you're doing, because you are your difficulty. If you want to make it challenging, you can make it challenging, or if you want to be OP as fuck and fight motherfuckers, you can do that. Like you make your own difficulty, and I think that's cool. You can play at your own pace. So seeing seeing the gameplay of it was really, really promising, and I'm pretty sure the last thing they're gonna probably do is show the bullshit. Since we know it's covering Z, I'm really curious to see how they gonna do that, because you gotta think about the fights. If they go on this whole detail route with the Vegito shit, things with Gohan, how Gohan's gonna come into play, Go Tanks, all these essential parts and shit, how that's gonna play out. I do want to also see the fight between 17 and Piccolo and shit, because I did like that fight. That was one of my favorite fights when Piccolo was still kind of having to shine, back then and shit. So
now he trash.
This not even his fault though, which is the crazy part. You're gonna do a black man wrong, even though he like the Green Iron Giant, but that's beside the point. But yeah, man, it's looking very promising for an anime fan because they taking a whole just authentic Dragon Ball Z, of course.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they even put like that kind of stuff. Like, to be honest, CC2 is paying attention to the source material. Like, they never really included in any of the DBZ games. They never included those copying Tien's technique in the fight, and that's from the manga. So it feels good that they're actually paying homage to the original series or the source material. That's all I gotta say about it.
It's crazy on CT2. The people
Oh,
shit for
there's something else I want to talk about. I don't know. I'm not trying to expose this man, but Dr. Blick was like, I'm not going to hype this game up. I'm like, oh shit. And then he had the whole DVC community come at his ass like, oh, we didn't ask for your fucking opinion. You don't have to fight the fucking game. And then someone tried to correct him on his English and shit.
You know how this ends.
And I was like,
He's gonna come correct.
what I don't understand is, he's like, I'm not gonna hype this game up and all this. I mean, but the thing is, this game actually been done right, bro. It's like there's nothing you can kind of say. It's an offline single player game that we can finally enjoy, and we haven't gotten that in a long time. Man, that fucking bullshit ass. Damn, I fucked up on this hard. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
I'll follow up what you were saying too, Corey. Motherfucking what you? I'm trying to think. I had a train of thought. What was I gonna say? You had a good point too.
It was
yeah. Before this even happened, like the game wasn't even really talked about. It was mostly behind closed doors. And since and let's not forget also the game was going to come out this year, but it got pushed back to 2020 too.
Thank God.
So it was behind closed doors. And like now it's getting kind of closer to release because this year is pretty much over. The summer's over. It's gonna be the fall. It's gonna be winter. Look up. It's gonna be damn near next year and shit. So so they got a little more space. They got a lot more done because they needed more time. What they doing? They trying to do. Yeah, they gonna talk about it and show marketing plans like that. Because when we see the first trailer and shit, we thought it was just gonna be. We thought it was gonna be Dragon Ball going up to Dragon Ball Z and shit.
Yep.
But they changed that real quick. So we were just going on speculation and shit. So, and look how long left for us to know. We just now recently know that it's going to be covering Z. Just recently, what, last, month or two? After how long when they released the trailer? Like, what was that, last year? Last E3? So, how as we overhyped the game that hasn't I hate when motherfuckers do that shit. In being case, we giving it more exposure because Nick was already down the game already. Like, oh, we got a single player game. It's gonna be all about Goku. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's named Kakarot, but come on, man. Goku didn't do all the major fights. It was a time when he wasn't around. Other niggas had to step up for his place. Yeah. But that been clarified real quick. So what's your excuse now?
Right.
Nitpicking.
There's like hold up. Let me change. They said, "Oh, Goku, do you play that?" Oh no, we can switch up on y'all ass. Alright, then they add these new like say you play with Goku, you play Goku, Vegeta, Gohan. All these other people, I'm like, okay, they listen to the fans, right? And we not overhyping it. That's why I also hate too. People say overhype the game. The game, we haven't seen as much of the game yet, so we shouldn't overhype it. We can't overhype it as much. That's all I gotta say on it.
I don't think it's getting really over. I think because it's a genuine game, a genuine Dragon Ball that's been made with love and care for the love of the fans, the fandom for years that's been out. And on top of that, anime games been on a rapid decline. And when it comes to, and this is the thing too, marketing, you gotta understand with marketing, they only put so much love into certain brand of games because they know it's gonna sell. DBZ is gonna always sell. You gotta understand when it comes to DBZ games in general, they either come down to a few things: good as fuck, average, or trash. We've had some, I'm gonna say in the past, I'm gonna say since this generation, we really didn't have really bad. We had just more mediocre average games and really good. Now I'm gonna say the only best game that's probably was good was probably Fighters. But that's for people that's into fighting games. And then of course, if you into action RPG or whatever with all that, then we would say Xenoverse. Because Xenoverse 2 should have been Xenoverse 1. But they didn't know Xenoverse 1 was gonna sell that well. So of course they improved shit on Xenoverse 2. We're gonna get a 3, but probably not right now. That's why they're adding more DLC and content to, because believe it or not, that game still has a big enormous fan base, which is surprising after almost a 3 years time span of a game that's been out since 2016. That goes to show you how much people love the brand itself. So, knowing that, they probably use that money to put towards the resources towards, and that's cool. If you using money, if you want it, I don't think the problem, fans will pay for stuff if you using it for the right reason. If you using this towards development for a new game, a Dragon Ball game like Kakarot, hell yeah, you can get a couple $100 off me. As long as that shit gonna be fire, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, free, nigga. Whatever the case is, but that's all it comes down to, the marketing. If it's marketing well and you actually give a fuck about the customers, the consumers, and everything, you gonna make your profit back. You gotta take risks. Everybody's taking a safe route when it comes to these games and shit, and they only care for certain brands because they know it's gonna sell well. So with this case, they actually like, look, let's actually do some shit. And I think Bandai may starting to kind of realize that they brand up too much now with all these shitty ass games. Because honestly, what's really what good anime game is actually coming out this year? Because it ain't really none. One Punch Man look fucking garbage, trash as fuck.
One Piece is looking. One Piece Star Wars 4 looks pretty good.
And you know, there's a problem with the mobile game anime.
Oh yeah.
Hold up, D-Man, you forgot something. You forgot to mention one game.
What?
Tokyo Ghoul.
That game trash.
Y'all hear something?
Oh, they ain't saying shit about that game no more.
Bruh. At first, it was advertised to be a 4v4.
That looked promising. With that, we don't even know when that's coming out.
But this is the thing I want to say.
Tokyo comes out next month, like November.
Yeah, me and Corey reacted to it. We reacted to it.
The thing I want to say is Tokyo Ghoul at first was advertised to be a 4v4 game. Now they changed it up to be advertised as a beat 'em up. Like they don't know what to do
like
with that game.
Hack and slash.
Yeah. What's up, Cosmic?
Make me, nigger. Shit.
What?
Oh, okay. You know.
Right, server mute. You gotta be server muted.
No.
Oh my gosh, Cosmic, come on now.
Stop.
Come on, bro.
Listen. All we gotta do to get back to Cosmic is take Last Survivor.
We already talked.
You sound like a
We talked about Last Survivor. We moving on, bro.
Moving on.
We already talked about it.
Watch game gets ported and I get fucking 10,000 subs. You know, suck my dick.
Oh, but what do you guys think about Spider-Man being removed from the?
Hold on. Can we I don't. This might be a dumb question, but does this mean there's a future for CC2 and maybe more Storm type games?
No.
Or maybe more Kakarot?
It depends on if they have the rights, if they still have the rights to make more Storm games, because I think the rights ended in 2014 for them, so they're not really gonna give them to make another Naruto game. It depends on who has the rights.
Right, and knowing them, they're probably gonna focus on the Kakarot because it's gonna be DLC. Because the we convert Z, it's gonna be enough content for a couple months, unless you just really just finna, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm gonna be playing the shit out that game. I'm trying to do everything if I can, everything and shit. So we gonna get DLC.
I'm finna bless everybody in that game.
But yeah, let's move on and talk about Spider-Man leaving the MCU, bro. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first with this because I'm very disappointed with this news because for example, this is the third time this has happened. Third time that we're not getting a complete Spider-Man series. We didn't get a complete Spider-Man series with starring Tobey Maguire. We didn't get one for Andrew.
1, 2, and 3.
There was supposed to be a fourth one by Sam Raimi, but Sony didn't want to make a fourth one. So I'm still counting it as kind of incomplete. Now Andrew Garfield series, that was incomplete. Sony had all their hands all over that movie. They tried to make a Sinister Six movie. They have a Venom movie, but they tried to make a Sinister Six movie with Andrew Garfield, but that didn't do anything because the fans unfortunately don't like Amazing Spider-Man 2. But still, that series wasn't complete, and now we got Tom Holland. After Far From Home, no, real quick, Far From Home had a cliffhanger, and we're not even gonna have an ending for for that series. So yeah, I'm very
Listen,
disappointed. Spider-Man
but
has
Cal,
one of the
but-
worst superhero treatment ever.
No,
As
Cal,
Spider-Man
Batman.
fan, I am devastated, and as a Tom Holland fan, but I can say with I'm not really caring because the MCU is kind of trash right now. I don't really care about it. Phase 4, but if we have
What?
more Spider-Man movies, it'll be good because I don't really see.
No, we are having more
movies I care.
Spider-Man movies. They're going to be made by
Right.
Sony, but it's not going to have any affiliation with the MCU at all.
listen, Cal,
Right.
Yes.
like you gotta think about. Like, I understand where Sony's coming from. The reason why they backed out of the agreement because Disney wants to be greedy ass.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Both Sony and Marvel, they're at the wrong here. But I'm saying, from history, we
from history,
can't
it's
get
bad.
a complete Spider-Man story because nobody don't
Yeah.
fucking know what to do with the series.
Listen,
I guess it's
listen, Callie, it's not that. Like it's not that. It's literally like who want to compromise. Like Disney wants more than what they got, right? And Sony like, nah, we can't do that because in their movie world, Spider-Man they heavy material. True or false, right?
Yeah.
True. Like that's true. But all I'm saying is that, bro, like it's not because Sony doesn't want to. It's because the company and want more than what they expect and what they agreed on at the last minute. And also, like as soon as the character reaches peak, like, oh, bro, this shit's gonna get hyped. They say, oh yeah, bro, Sony gotta come out more than pockets, running in pockets. Like that's it.
I know.
And Sony's like, I'm not gonna back down from that. But listen, at the end of the day. Is like at the end of the day, like you right, Kelly. It both sides are the brain, but Sony's but Sony's side, you can see they in the right for the most part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but even
at least
even
they
with
didn't treat Stan Lee terrible, you know.
but even without Marvel's hands on Spider-Man, Sony on their side from previous films, they've done really bad with their movies. They did terrible with some of the stuff in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Even though I kind of liked it, but at the same time I understand where people are coming from with like them hating it. But it's the fact that they teased the Sinister Six movie and they're not doing anything with that, with Andrew Garfield's story. So it's like, what's the fucking point? You know? They're promising, they were promising these stuff, but they didn't fulfill it. That's what I
Marvel
mean.
took that shit.
And back
Marvel came
and
like,
with
hey, we want that shit.
and with
It's
Sam
not their
Raimi's
fault,
film.
though.
But
It's
look,
not their fault though.
But look, with Sam Raimi's film, Sam Raimi wanted to make a Spider-Man 4, but Sony didn't want to do that. So they rebooted Spider-Man, and that's why we got Andrew Garfield.
And then on top of that, they wanted different characters. I think Sam Raimi was trying to do villains for 3, but they pushed him to do villain and shit. I mean, Venom and shit, and he didn't want to do the Venom yet. He was trying to do. I think it was a Falcon or whatever the fuck that bird nigga.
Vulture.
Yeah, Vulture. They wanted to do that
Vulture
one.
was supposed to be the main villain of Spider-Man 4, and Mysterio.
And the Lizard.
Mysterio was supposed to be like just a throwaway villain for the beginning of the movie. They have storyboards of what the movie was supposed to turn out to be for like the first 5-10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, Sony and Marvel, they're both at the wrong in this situation.
No, I say
Forgot about the Lizard and Amazing Spider-Man.
I say more Disney.
Yeah,
I
like,
see more
but
Disney,
still,
too.
they're both in the wrong. Like nobody is
Where's
right in
Sony?
this scenario.
So you think someone would be like, yeah, bend me over and fuck me while I lose money?
No, they can still
Okay.
try to figure out some sort of agreement. Okay, but I'm just saying, like,
I'm pretty sure Disney was the one that was like, yeah, we want more money and time. And they're like, well, can I get some compensation? It was like, nah. We got.
Yeah, but the thing is, Callie, but you got remember, Tom Holland still has a contract with Sony for a couple more movies.
yes, I know.
So we're still gonna see him, but other than that, him being in the MCU, if Disney decides to stop doing Disney for one in their life, then they'll go back to the comic book. But other than that, no, we're not.
Look, here's the thing though. We're never going to know what happened after that cliffhanger in Far From Home. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, you are. You don't know why?
Because of Disney, I know. I know.
Because I have imagination.
Got you steamed yet? How funny is
What?
say?
God, I still gotta see Far From Home.
I do too. I ain't even seen it yet.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to spoil it. But there's a cliffhanger. That's all you need to know.
I was bound. I'm pretty sure it was. I kind of figured it was gonna be a part.
The Joker wins.
There was.
If it was, yeah.
But yeah, Sony and Marvel, I honestly see that. And here's the thing though, DC just chilling in the back, like, yeah, go ahead, keep arguing. We got all of our properties. Man, that Joker movie's going to be great.
For real. It's already a 10 out of 10 from IGN.
I know, and then a bunch of people on Twitter saying it's amazing too. So that's really good to hear.
I'm really about to hear my fucking DC stand for
Don't cry over spilled oil.
Shut up.
Marvel's trash, etc., etc. The whole last month.
It's 10 o'clock. I gotta start doing my homework.
But yeah, DC is riding on this wave right now. Like, yeah, keep arguing, Marvel and Sony. we got. I'm really excited for the next DC films planned.
You know what I'm excited for?
What you excited for?
Not the X-Men movie, because that shit's some trash.
Whoa, wait, hold on, excuse me?
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Kind of like it's kind of like DC is McDonald's and Sony and Disney is Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
Oh no, not you two.
I mean,
McDonald's just
right?
sitting in the back waiting for niggas to stop getting the hype.
Where's my source material? Oh, go to intro.
Yeah, I'm about to get ready to fuck a nigga up.
But you know, I'm gonna be happy because I still got my second favorite version of Spider-Man, which is Spider-Man PS4. They got bought by Sony, so we better get some more shit.
Don't expect any MCU DLCs.
That's cool. Hey, we got the Raimi too, so I mean, hey.
Hey, I'm chilling.
Plus,
and guess what?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Guess what? We already got the Spider-Man. We already got the Spider-Man, the Homecoming suit, so I'm chilling.
Both of them.
Here's the thing. I'm not having any more hopes for these Spider-Man films anymore. I'm gonna watch them, but my hopes for them are low.
Watch them be better.
I'm not expecting any sort of complete story for Spider-Man anymore.
Shit, bro, we finna get Spider-Verse by nigga. You is tripping.
Okay, if they can prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, then Tony.
They
Make
will, bro. We better get
story
Andrew.
for the
Get
Spider-Verse.
Toby. Spider-Verse. I might do a screenplay. You know what? I might just audition for that shit too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He gonna be like, y'all want a hot dog?
Co-writer Lee Palmer in here. Co-writer for Spider-Man into Spider-Verse.
Who invited this thing? I don't know. He's an intern.
Why he smell like that?
Why you look like that?
Smell like burger buns.
Oh my god.
Smell
Alright.
like fucking lotion.
So are y'all excited for the next Sony films?
Fuck yeah, I'm excited, bro.
What?
For the next Spider-Man films made by Sony. Y'all excited for that?
Fuck yeah.
It's not
Fuck
a
yeah, bro. You better. Hell yeah.
Just let me play with it.
Alright.
Tom
I'm
Holland.
gonna go in order.
yeah.
I'm gonna go in order. I'm
well.
not excited, so that's already a zero. Not zero. A no.
I am.
B-Man, are you excited for Sony's Sony Spider-Man films?
Am I excited?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess so. I'm just I don't know. I after pretty much they did the Spider-Man, I kind of stopped giving a fuck, to be honest. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, cause I grew up on the same ambulance and shit, and they kept once they changed it, and I ain't really feel like performance. I think he was a more better Spider-Man than he was Peter Parker. I think I had the better Peter Parker. I think he was close to the actual comic book and shit, the whole nerdy, geeky kind of thing.
Right.
I think Andrew was more of that. He was trying to be
hipster.
extra, be hipster and all cool and shit. And it
I
was cool.
skateboard in the hallways because I'm a hipster.
Like it was cool, but I'm like, and then it was, I don't know, I feel like even it just dragged out too much for me. So I just kind of went with it. I'm like, maybe better as they come out, but I'm like, they don't seem like they changed too much. And then I'm like, I was kind of biased about Tom Holland, but then I watched the movie. I was like, you know what? He's okay. He's all right. He's not like Toby, but he's cool. He's to me like the young immature, Peter Parker that's gaining his powers and still trying to learn them. To me, yeah, in the first one he was learning getting his powers, but you could see after the first one or towards the end of the first one and the other two movies in the regular ones, he kind of matured. He grew. Whereas Tom Holland in his version, he's growing, but he still has that childish, kiddish mentality. And
Yeah,
shit.
and I
That's
think
okay.
there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I see, and I understand that. But we're
I
not
don't
gonna
wanna
sit
see
and
no more
act
hype,
like,
man.
but we're not gonna sit and act like they not carbon copying of Miles Morales' storyline either.
Oh no, they are. They are. I
Like
knew that
motherfucker.
from the get-go when they first announced Homecoming. I was like, wait a minute, that's fucking Miles Morales' best friend, and
Yep.
That's like the one thing they took.
no, and also he's living in what you call it, those type of schools, boarding school. Like same thing like with
Boarding?
Miles.
Miles
Miles
at a
he
boarding school.
moved. Yeah,
Because
he's at a boarding.
you gotta think
comics.
about
That's
they
a whole ass high
look,
school. What are you talking about?
In the comics, he was in the boarding.
Because you have to understand too, they're the only way they can actually put some form of change, because there was a point of time, I think the guy I forgot his name, the one that does like the whole source material for Spider-Man, like they ran out of stuff to do because they rebooted him so damn much. They like, what else can we do? Oh, we could take off Miles Morales. And then on top of that, you have to understand, they don't want no nigga playing as Spider-Man because they don't want Peter Parker being replaced.
Listen,
Come
You
on
gotta
now,
think of that too.
and you're the main one that likes. You're the main one that likes comics. And you can't see the similarities from the Miles
Cal.
Morales comic and
listen,
Homecoming.
B-Man is right.
You have a point with the best friend. That is literally his Asian friend in the comics. Okay, you have that point. Okay.
And the fact that Peter's in the boarding school. Same thing as Miles.
Are you
in
sure
the
it's a boarding
comics.
school? Are you sure it's a board? Are you 100% sure that's a boarding school?
Listen, B-Man is right. They can't replace Peter Parker. Peter Parker has made such a statement in the history of Spider-Man. It's gonna be hard to replace him.
Nobody do it right now.
And listen, plus I don't think we not ready yet as people to see a black Spider-Man, because you like a black okay,
We are ready for one. What are you talking about?
hold on,
We have
listen,
Spider-Verse.
What do you? Yeah. Whoa.
No, let me finish. I'm not saying certain people actually aren't ready for Black Spider-Man yet, because you saw the whole controversy between like when Black Panther came out, right? They said this movie going for Black people, right? It's like that's all I'm saying. Like, if Peter Parker's a hard act to follow.
Man, I chunked that
and
one.
with how
Put a
immature we
smile
are
on that puss.
now as a society, especially the black community, we wouldn't be ready for it. That's all I'm saying.
So how many times are we going to see Uncle Ben
Panther
dying?
2?
How many times are we going to see
Yeah,
Uncle Ben dying?
2021, I think.
And then also, I don't think Hollywood ready for Black Spider-Man with fried chicken and hair grease. I ain't ready for
Holy shit! Dude, this motherfucker must not watch any Quentin Tarantino movies, but Django Unchained, The Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially how Stan ain't alive now. They gonna. I think Stan wouldn't have gave a fuck. He was like, all right, go ahead. He would have gave it the okay.
No, he would care. Unless they change Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is anybody. Yeah, Spider-Man is anybody.
No, I mean
bro.
no, I'm saying like Stan Lee would care if they changed Peter Parker's whole entire character.
And which Robin?
He cared if they made him gay, which people was like, Tom was open to make Spider-Man gay. And Stan was like, what the fuck?
No, Peter Parker's like his child. Like Peter Parker's like his child.
Yeah.
Peter Parker is the best-selling hero when it comes to games and movies. In comic books, he's the king of Marvel. Like everyone thinks he's more Spider-Man, my guy.
He's relatable.
He's relatable. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, like, how I got my powers. Yeah, bro, like, I started out school already. But my nigga, like, he's a regular high school kid trying to go to school and stuff like that's our respect. He's relatable, like B-Man said. Other than that, like, I don't see anybody that can replace him. Miles is cool.
You want to meet the demon?
Like, he's kind of a carbon copy.
No, he's not.
Like,
No, he's not. Don't. Oh no,
no,
you did not say carbon copy.
No, let me finish.
Alright.
He's kind of a carbon copy of Spider-Man origin-wise.
No. here's the difference, right? Miles Morales, he never wanted the powers to begin with. When he got the powers, he's like, no, I don't want this. Peter, on the other hand, he thought it was cool to have these type of powers. And
You want to impress Mary Jane.
No. The only time I say is the carbon copy. Virgin right, because this shit been retconned so much, my guy. Like now they origin start to line up just a tad bit more. Yes. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's direct carbon copy. I'm talking about because he been rebooted so much. Miles Morales, like they origin starting to be similar. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Begin.
Yeah, that's all I got to say on this topic.
Anybody else?
I don't really like Tom Holland. I don't like. Well, first, Far From Home, I didn't really like it. I mean, not Far From Home. I like Far From Home, well, because of that smash with fucking consequences. But Homecoming, I didn't really like it. He just kept getting a win. Everything he would do shitty, it would be like, oh, that's okay, man, and like everything would be fine. But Far From Home actually has some consequences, and I like that a lot more. But Toby still doesn't go. Toby just had like everything going from as Spider-Man. The whole trilogy is amazing. In 3 is really good. What y'all think? Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Anyways, somebody that likes Tom Holland is speaking right now, and I love Homecoming. Tom Holland is my favorite Peter Parker, right next to Tobey Maguire. But
I agree. I can agree with that. I think he's better than Andrew.
And Tobey was the best Peter Parker. He was nerd, just fucking weird, awkward, all that. Tom Holland is what I think of when I think Spider-Man. Just cracking jokes, just being goofy while we fighting and shit. Homecoming was funny. That's what I want in a Spider-Man movie. So, if he's gonna be in more Spider-Man movies, I'm all for it. I'm not really excited for it.
No,
I'm looking forward
I'm saying
to
this
it.
again. Tom Holland still has several movies under his contract, but that's going to be with Sony.
He was a funny Spider-Man. Huh.
Alright, what we talking about? I just got done. Got to do something.
No, Lecture just talking about like why he personally liked Tom Holland as Spider-Man. But I was just telling Lectric that Tom Holland still has several movies left as Spider-Man under Sony's contract.
Yeah.
So we're just seeing the end of MCU Spider-Man, not Tom Holland Spider-Man in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And besides what other people think, I like his story in the MCU. I like that he's like
it was going somewhere.
Iron Man's apprentice. I think he did spend a little too much time being with him, but he's a teenager. He's gonna be like, and Iron Man's a fucking superhero. He's a genius.
Papa?
Spider-Man's a
Iron
genius
Man, the
too.
fuck? I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I think it was a good thing because I think what you were saying, like that's why I was going back to earlier. Basically every I'm gonna say every reboot version of Spider-Man had their own way of maturing. With the first one, it was with his downfalls, with his life and stuff, losing his grandpa and all that stuff, then other stuff that spiraled down. I don't really think Andrew really learned nothing. It's like he'll have his moments and then he'll just go back to the same shit. So I don't really count him. But with Holland, yeah, his way of maturing since he's supposed to be like the inexperienced, trying to learn his powers and all that. His maturity was gonna come from him being groomed by Tony Stark. That's where his maturity is coming from. What?
Can I just say something real quick about Andrew Garfield Spider-Man? Like the thing with he learned how to like see from different perspectives. Like he was only like in the first movie, he was trying to become a hero, like from a vigilante to a hero. Now, and with this film, with the Amazing Spider-Man 2, he was learning to listen to Gwen's father to stay away from Gwen. However, he couldn't do that because of his feelings towards her. So the whole back and forth relationship between those two, I thought that kind of worked with that film. But it's just
and then he watched that thing, her little graduation speech, and then after that he was fine.
not fine. Like you can still like feel okay, but at the same time you're still kind of like hurt about it.
Nah, they made it like he was good. Like, yeah, you seen the little graduation speech and he was straight.
He's taking the advice in mind and becoming Spider-Man again.
I don't
Listen.
think. I still think I don't think he really learned that. Like they had his moment right back to do the same shit again. It's like he didn't care. It's like it was like a troll thing. Like he's, oh, I learned my lesson. I'm gonna have my moment. I'm gonna cry. The same shit again.
He really
Listen.
only became Spider-Man at like the bridge scene. That's where he truly became Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He started like, because he was mostly after Revenge for like most of the movie until that bridge. So
Yeah.
I guess he learned a lesson.
Yeah.
And he really became Spider-Man. Became like really selfless.
Yeah. Yeah. How see how the movie ended? Like ended like like segregation. And how Ahmed was telling him like, yeah, like I'm not getting away your uncle's stuff, right? I'm just finding a better place for it. And like I like at that moment I knew the character was kind of falling off to me. Yeah. Like I knew the character was kind of falling off to me that version of Spider-Man because in the beginning of towards the ending of Tobey Maguire's run Spider-Man, like the first movie he had that resolved. Like I'm like, so it took that long to get that resolved now. So that's why I'm kind of iffy about it.
That could be a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Cause like it took him a while, so like yeah, I guess he learned a lesson, but then like Spider-Man 2. Wait, Amazing Spider-Man 2, he kind of like fucked around, especially in the beginning, cause like Rhino was him, and like there was people in danger. He was fucking with the fucking firefighters and shit. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That was just their way of showing how Spider-Man's a jokester when he's wearing a mask.
But no, bro. Two people were in
like,
danger while he was fucking with the firefighters, man.
The thing is, like, Spider-Man's a jokester, right? Like, but the thing is, Spider-Man has never ever jumped around in a serious situation like that. But like, besides towards the villain, but when it comes to copy stuff, he has never done that. Like none before. Like, cause he know it's time when to play and when time to get shit done.
Yeah.
One last thing, Toby has the greatest quip out of all three Spider-Men.
Oh, I know what you said.
Spider-Man 1. Nice outfit. Did your husband make it for you?
Oh man.
I love that Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Put some dirt in your eye.
I don't know. This seems different.
You gonna cry?
Look at Goblin Jr.
Right
You're
there.
gonna cry?
Seriously, like Toby is the best quote. That's the best quotes, man.
But hey, and guess what? Toby
what?
cut out. Toby has the ugliest cry.
Oh my goodness! Don't.
Is it okay, nigga? I bet you're ugly when you cry too. Fuck off. What else?
Anyway.
Wait. Toby has the best fights. Toby has the best fight.
Yes.
Not everybody.
Where games go?
Come on.
But do we have
The
anything
Doc
else
Ock
to say about
fight was
our
good,
boy
too.
Tom Holland and the future of
No
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man can outdo Spider-Man 2 train fights.
Bro.
And it's really funny how no one's ever attempted to even try to do that better.
Cause that's a staple in like movie history. Like, that's a staple. Like you can it's hard to replace that.
It was a heartfelt moment.
Yeah, cause majority of New York, like majority of small folks know his identity. Dang, that's tough.
He's a kid, just like my son.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, that's it for tonight's stream. Thank you all.
Is that really it?
Yeah, I think we covered everybody. We covered everything.
B-Man, covered
Do a flip, Spider-Man.
Huh?
I feel like we're missing like one more topic.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing.
Oh, we talked
Wait,
about
hold on. Do we talk about everything?
Yeah.
We gotta talk about etc.
Oh my god. Etc. The video game.
Alright, okay, yeah, etc. Double etc.
Alright.
Future Prozpects Cypher on the way.
I had the Future Prozpects Cypher is coming. We spitting straight bars. On baby.
I mean, I am, but I don't know about y'all niggas.
So, thank you all for tuning in to the stream. This is Caligo45. Who's going next?
B man, the fucking killer, nigga. Killer gang.
Hey,
Welcome to the void, cosmic
and
here.
it's your
And
boy.
B man.
Nigga, what? What are you doing in the void? Get the fuck out of here.
And it's your boy. You already know this. Your boy Spirit Shot Gaming. You already know what we do.
That nigga, electric
I upload a
razor.
video in a
Electric
month.
razor penis.
Listen.
Yeah.
All right, guess what? The video is coming out tomorrow. Like, all right, everything. So just be ready, Cosmic.
But yeah, all of our channels will be in the link. Will be linked in the description box below. So thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in our next podcast. Future Prospects. Out.
You wouldn't have had a chance.
I'm so sick of this nigga.
Mm.